buy a Peloton bike. Do a bike ride indoors if you're scared to go out.
I don't know what a Peloton bike is.
Yeah, I think it's like a normal, you know those bikes, the Tour de France?
Whenever you say that, I imagine those bikes with the front wheel is a massive wheel and the small wheel in the back. You know the ones?
An idiot.
Peloton. That's what I'm imagining.
I ride Peloton to the pen.
Diablo.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another week of No Grandmas Allowed. You're joined again with Imran and best mate JJ.
What up? That was so unenthusiastic.
Yeah. What up? Welcome, guys. I hope you have a good time on this comedy podcast. So excited to have you on.
Listens.
Yeah, this is for you guys out there. Hope you're having a good time.
Omer's our inspiration. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna call me now. Oh, dude, you fucking fucking. I'm sorry. What?
That's too much words for you, Omar.
Turn the bass down. These are some inside jokes. So, Omar, shout out to Omar.
Yep.
Just a bit of an explanation. Omar is known amongst our mates to have a very low voice. His image does not give that off at all. The first time I met Omar, right, year 7, hey dude, nice to meet you. Shorter than me. Hey man, nice to meet you as well. I'm like, holy shit, is your dad in your voice box?
Someone injected steroids when he fucking came out of his mum. Straight to the fucking voice box, bro.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it. But now, we tease him when he's older. Every time he talks, it sounds like the bass is too high on a speaker.
Needs more treble in his life.
Huh.
Yes, I'm so glad we started off inside jokes today. Yes.
Yes, gonna pull in only our friends.
Yes, 3 listeners.
Look, dude, check out my coronavirus hair. How fucking afro is my hair?
Get a haircut.
Perfectly round, all the way from the mullet up to the top. All the way to the fringe.
Boy, get Sylvia to make a mullet, bro.
Mullet. Bro,
think about it, you're not going to work. Go get a mullet.
That's enough. So, I saw a Facebook post of this. Yeah. I think it's gone a bit viral now. Jackie Lambie is the senator of Tasmania, and apparently she's saying that a Chinese property developer, a rich one, is donating mass sums of money to, I think, the Labour Party. And it's also happened in the past by some other officials or rich Chinese people from like the Chinese Communist Party to the Liberal Party as well. Yeah, to the Liberal Party.
Yeah,
so
I'm not surprised, bro. It happens all over the world. But yeah, go on.
Yeah, so she's trying to say, she's saying, look, they're not just donations. Clearly, this is a tactic or a way to influence the Australian politics. And she's saying an inquiry should be made, and she's really vocal about it. You know, she's losing her shit at the Australian government about this.
But I'm not surprised, bro. Look at fucking Russia was going into fucking America's elections, even though it was proven not true. But it's probably happened. It happens in every other country, but some other country has influence in that country. It's just the way it is.
And I think Russia's also, I forgot what they called it, man, but I've seen it on a podcast where apparently there are people in Russia that are trying to influence people through social media groups.
Like bots.
Right.
So what they would do is do a whole social media thing about a rally, like a Black Lives Matter rally.
Or like even LGBT groups. In
the same time, the same area of a far right, like a full on white supremacist meeting at the same place at the same time, and then that's when they'll fight, and that's because of Russian bots. Right.
Like that's what they're called, but they're actually people trying to influence them because they study, you know, their social groups, so then they influence them.
They're propaganda machines.
Within. Yeah, which is crazy when I heard about that, but apparently that's a thing.
Yeah, that's been happening for years now. It's been so normal to influence other people's governments. It's so normal now.
Right, that's a bit.
It's super illegal in every country. It's illegal, but it just happens, and like it gets talked about now and then, this and that. But it happens everywhere.
Yeah, really, really outrageous. So anyway, so this story reminded me of when I was in. Okay, let me explain this whole story before you go. What's that got to do with it? So,
Go on.
so when I was at a high school in like year 8, design and technology class, Mr. Hussein, right? This bold guy. I hope that Baldy's still alive. Shout out to you, Arab.
I love him. Shout out to Mr. Said. I love that guy.
Hello. So, it's such an import accent, right? And
Yeah.
I'm in year 8 class. We're in design and technology, and he was like, as soon as the lunch bell rang, we wanted to fucking leave and go to lunch, right? And he's like, nobody leave until I tell you, right? And I'm like with my brave and manly voice at the time, revolutionizing, saying, I'm gonna go anyway. So I got up and I walked to the door. This guy, no bullshit, okay, in front of the whole class, just grabs me by my massive backpack, because I loved massive backpacks back then.
Like a semi-trailer.
And fucking grabs me from the backpack and hurls me across the room, bro. And I flung across the room.
Because he was a violent cunt.
Oh, he didn't give a fuck, man.
I still loved him though.
He goes, you'll stay back. And everyone left the class. I stayed back. He goes, come to my desk. I go to his desk. And then he goes, look, listen. Starts feeling bad. And I could see it. He goes,
yeah.
Okay, you're Muslim. I'm Muslim. Let's not worry about this, huh?
He pulled out the old Muzo card, bro.
Okay. And I'm too young to know any better. So I'm just like, okay, then. Okay. Can I go now? So yeah. I left. And it's like, imagine if the Chinese Communist Party comes up to the Australian government and goes, look, we know that we are actually trying to influence the Australian politics. But listen, we've had some people dying in our country from coronavirus. You've had some people dying in your country from coronavirus, so lots of deaths. You believe in water vapor. We believe in water vapor. So let's not worry about this. Huh?
How did that fucking relate to this fucking elections getting rigged? How the fuck did your story compare? It didn't.
As soon as that happened, I'm like, oh yeah, my Arab teacher in design and technology.
I could tell mid-story you were like, oh fuck, he's gonna fry me.
Dude, I was like, I've been there. Politics, dude. I can relate.
Samesies.
You know what I appreciate though? You listened to that whole story. Thanks for being a mate.
Yeah, I know. I fucking struggled. I really wanted to interrupt the whole time.
Bro, when I was saying design and technology, you're like, I could see the confusion.
Bro, talking about high school, I remember this one time we were in year 10 and the maths class, remember the maths class that was upstairs? You had to go to the second level.
Yeah.
Philip. Anyway, I could see the other classroom, there's a corridor, and I could see Ufuk, our mate, shout out. And he's like full grumpy and shit. And I'm like, oh, what's up? He's like, hey man, and then all I hear is Mr. Latif go, Daniel, you will never get your year 10 certificate. and then all I hear is, bro, shut up. And then I hear a kick, and all I hear is Mr. Latif go, you get out now.
So what? Did he actually kick the teacher?
Yeah, he kicked Mr. Latif.
Wasn't there another time where Ufuk was at? Yeah. I think he was in like the special class somewhere.
Yep, he was in ESL. Yeah. All the special classes, and
But ESL is like the most basic English, yeah.
English second language. Every country has that, Imran.
Okay, I don't know. I should be in it because I'm not very good with English. Anyway, moving on.
And then we walk past his that class, and he's in it, and you can tell he's like not supposed to be there. There's definitely been a mistake. Yeah. Something happened. Anyway, he's in that class, and then we're going, hey, hi, man, hey. And he's like, oh, fuck. Oh. And he's like waving, and he like really doesn't want to fucking be seen. And then one of the girls in the class go, hey, Dennis. And then he yells out, I'm not supposed to be here. Bro, we pissed ourselves laughing.
Oh, he's been pushed to the edge. He's had enough. Oh, bro, so good.
Had enough.
So fucking good. Good old time. I miss stuff. I think, who was it? It was someone, we were sitting in an assembly, and I think it was Kushard, had quite a reputation. Yeah. You tell it.
Let me tell you. So this is what happened. There was indoor soccer trials, and there's an age limit to the indoor soccer tryouts. So someone yelled out, "Sorry, Kushard, you can't try out," because he was the oldest in the group. And then I think it was Mustafa Barry. He goes, "Sorry, Kushard, you can't try out. Oh, you're too old." And everyone starts going, ha ha ha, starts laughing at Kushard. And then Mr. Gobbett hugs Kushard and he goes, "Mate, that makes the both of us." And bro, we all just pissed ourselves off. Well, I didn't, because I was in another school. But as soon as that happened, Saleh calls me and goes, "Bro, guess what happened?" Like within 2 seconds I found out.
Oh, Mr. Gobbett. That teacher. What
Mr.
a man.
Boggett.
Mr. Boggett. This guy, he was so pleasant all the time that when he was reading the roll call, he was just he had this really positive energy in him. It's like,
no, you're talking about a different teacher. That's Mr. Levi.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's his name. Yeah. Fucking hell, who's Mr. Boggett? I can't remember that.
He goes, "Oh, I'm about to get grumpy." I'm like, "What the fuck? How the fuck this guy get a fucking teaching school, job at Arthur? Fuck, we ate him alive, bro. It was so good. He was my music teacher. So think about it. He's like, "Okay, everyone get their, what's that, flute?"
The recorder?
It's like, "Okay, now you put your finger on this flute," and then we're like, "Oh, it's like this, sir." And we just start fucking up everything. It was such sad cuts, bro. I loved it.
What about, do you remember Mr. McCartan in geography? Were you ever around for that? He was around like in year 9.
He was my science teacher, I think. No, sorry, he was my geography teacher.
Yeah, in geography. He was, he's a geography teacher, okay? He's supposed to teach you about geography or the world or parts of the world or whatever. The first thing he talks about is, when I was younger, I worked at a slaughterhouse. But what's that got to do with anything?
He kept bringing that up too. I'm like, "All right, bro, we heard you. Oh, then I'll join the Navy." Okay, bro. Okay, you suck dick. Okay.
What's it got to do with... Man, I've seen a lot of blood. Hold on. Oh, so now you're a hard geographer.
Oh, mate, I've worked at a slaughterhouse. I chopped off a lot of fucking cows' heads. Okay, but what's that got to do with the capital city of fucking Peru, bro?
So irrelevant.
Remember Miss Cisco?
Oh, do I ever? Are you serious? Of course.
So we had this teacher at our school. She was Turkish also. But then she kept me back in class and she's like, "JJ, you're being fucking disturbing the class, blah, blah, blah. Write 100 lines of, I'll never disturb the class again." I go, "No, I'm not going to do it." And I leave. She goes, "JJ, you get back here right now." I go, and I pulled out the Turkish card and I go, "Miss, you're Turk, I'm Turk. You're supposed to be looking after me. What are you doing? We shouldn't be fighting. We should be together, uniting." And she's like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Such a way to get out of trouble, bro.
No.
Remember Mr. Lowe?
Mr. Lowe.
So this guy, oh, bro, I remember so he's just a really, really import Chinese teacher. Very, like, he's like the good version of Miss Wong. He was actually a nice teacher, right? And then, because Miss Wong, this lady also, evil Hitler of a maths teacher, all right? But Mr. Lowe, I remember one class, we're sitting there, and Yorny, shout out to Yorny if you ever watch this, one of our fob mates, he's sitting in the back, and he goes, "Chewing gum," like this, and he goes, "Okay, you stop that now," and he's like, "I sneezed, sir."
But Yorny's sneezing is like a fucking category 6 earthquake, bro, on the Richter scale.
Yeah, bro. That guy, I was so annoyed. Every fucking assembly, he always got to sit down on silver seats because we all had to stand up. Oh, miss, my leg hurts. Your fucking leg's been hurting for like 3 years, you dog. What are you talking about?
I saw him after high school, and then I was working as a security guard at 7 Hills RSL, and then I'm walking past the buffet, and all he was, he goes, "Napion Lan?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Who the fuck said that?"
Which is hello in
big boy Yorny is like, "Napion Lan, I miss you." I'm like, I still remember this Turkish. Still the same.
Oh man, hasn't changed whatsoever. Good. Keep it that way. No grandmas allowed. Don't change.
Shut up.
We got another game of the commentating game. So this week we are doing bowling.
Yep, not balls, but bowling.
Actual bowling, the ones that you finger. So just to recap, the rules are in the commentating game. No pause, no filler words. You can't pause for longer than 3 seconds. Yeah. You can't say any phrase or word consecutively more than 3 times, and no swearing whatsoever. And you need to at least mention either if it's 3 different dynamics or 3 different types of things that you're commenting on, whether it's a player nickname or a joke, even whatever it is. You need to say 3 different things. You can't just say, and he's rolling the ball, and he's rolling the ball.
Well, to be fair, we don't know the people that are bowling their names. Actually, you know what? Right on the left, eh?
Bro, I didn't know NRL, but I did it anyway, huh? That's what I'm about.
You just made up names. You disgrace.
That's strength, bro. That's strength in improvisation. See love passes to Malma.
Bro, I couldn't stop laughing at that. Okay. Now Norm's gonna go for the. He's trying to go for the strike. Oh, look at those glutes work. And it's bowling. Oh, and he misses one, just like his misses him in the fucking bed. Oh, look at that. He got it perfect now. Look how proud he is as well. Look at that stride. Salutes the crowd. Look at the crowd going wild. Holy shit, you can't find one black person in that crowd. Now look at that trophy. That is an abysmal trophy. Okay, we got EJ Teckett, aka Four Eyes McGee, for the championship. Look at him. He's about to break his back. Oh, and he sticks those fingers in like he's sticking into his misses and gets a strike. Well done. Great effort. Look at him. Being all humble, doesn't even celebrate. That's how good he is. Oh, what sportsmanship? They just touch dicks. Oh, look at that. Woof. Oh, look at he's gassed after that ball. Oh my god. Oh, look at that trophy. Looks like a fucking glass dildo. Look at that. Oh, I'm gonna lubricate this and celebrate with my fans. Oh, we got the big fella, Mallet. Look at him go. Oof! Look at that ball roll. And it's a strike. Well done. Look at him celebrate. Fist pumps. He thinks he could do fucking MMA on the weekends, but he just bowls and just chokes his misses out. Well done.
Well done. Love it. Love it.
God. There is a lot of me failing at the...
All right. So, okay. Well done, Jay. Moving on to now my bowling video. Fuck, I just got really nervous again, bro.
Because I shat myself a little bit.
All right, we've got Barry Chapman here. Actually, his name's Tyler Group. And this guy has proven to... Here's the roll, pendulum swing. It goes in, and for a strike. Barry here is just showing, guys, this is what it's like when the coronavirus hairdresser is out of a job. There's his marker placed on a table. Now that's confidence. This bloke has done this before. Sit down and rest because I don't give a fuck. Okay, this bloke is the most confident guy in the fucking world, dude. Woo! That's a strike. Now look at him, bro. Walking away like as if he's walking away from a fucking explosion. I don't give a fuck about anyone. No reaction. I just swore a lot. Losing points here. That's a strike. Boom. Show that again, because we didn't see it the first time. I'm going to finger this ball so deep. That's what he's thinking. Here's a pendulum swing. And obviously, it was going to go and hit more bowling pins. And he's just done that twice. Look at the confidence, dude. I'm sweating watching this guy. That's me.
That was good. Well, you definitely swore less.
Okay, cool. So we're going to round up the tally this week. Who do you reckon won that one?
Yep. I reckon it's safe to say that I think this time around, I think you won. Well done.
Best commentator right here, and JJ's the fuckwit.
Fuckwit commentator right here.
These guys are so fucking confident when they're walking away.
Bro, that guy in the glasses really pissed me off, eh?
Yeah.
Because he won and full humble, like just walked off like it was, and then he went, whew, like he was tired. hey, bro, my little sister plays this game.
Oh my gosh, that guy was just showing.
That is not a sport, ladies and gentlemen. That is not a sport.
That guy's just showing how much pussy he's not getting. Oh man, I love the commentating game. It's so ridiculous. It's like, hey,
Me too.
who can bullshit harder?
Oh man, he bashes his missus, bro. I don't know what else to say.
So, any news from your end, Jay? Anything you want to talk about?
There's one thing I really want to talk about. Now, it came to my attention. We've got it on WhatsApp. We have a family group chat, and then my auntie posts this thing, and it's this lady named Seda Star. Now, she comes from a famous family. Her sister was a belly dancer in Turkey, okay, and she's got a dance school here as well. But this lady obviously took way too many mushrooms and thought she could be the enlightened one, and she thinks she's the next Gandhi or the next fucking whatever the fuck the Dalai Lama. And she's got a fucking holly rock at Tamarama Beach, wears feathers on her back, and while cunts are doing fucking the laps of Bronte to Bondi run, she's there going like this. Hi, I'm Seda Star. Ulan, hey, you're over 50. What are you doing? Okay? You know, Ace, if you listen to this, or if anyone gets through to Seda Star and they show this clip, hey, this is a message to you. Stop that. Okay? You're older than me. You're older than me. Okay? So I'm going to call you auntie. Taser, stop that. Okay? Because it's very disrespectful. Okay? Very, very naughty. Okay? Go do something. Go get a job. Go do something else. Okay? And all those people that bought merchandise, she sells merchandise with like fucking tarot cards about her and shirts and hats with her face on it. Hey man, who you scamming? Fucking hell, bro. It's $99 or discounted from $125. Thank you, Seda Star.
In one of the videos, there's a couple sitting
but,
there.
But before you say anything else, I respect your hustle. Well done.
Yeah, as much as we like to tease and take the piss out of shit, it's good that she's trying to do her own thing and actually has quite a following, and it's working for her. So, and plus, like, she's just trying to spread positivity. But it wasn't so positive when there's a couple sitting behind her and she goes on this holy rock.
Oh man, there's this one video. She's getting ready. She's doing all this now. Okay, she's throwing her leg up in the air. You're 50. Anyway, then there's this couple. They're watching the fucking sunset. Beautiful, they're having a romantic time. Then behind them is this fucking weirdo going like this. You're 50, okay? And then they get up and leave, and they're like, what the fuck's going on? And then now she started, hi, I'm Seda Star. Man. As much as I respect the hustle, it pisses me off.
You know what I want to do? I want to fucking, as soon as I move to Australia, I'm going to go to the Holy Rock, dude. And I'm fucking doing it with her. I'm doing it with her.
You know, okay, but I'm going to need some LSD for this.
Dude,
okay.
I'm going to learn. I'm going to take LSD, mushrooms, and then I'm going to learn how to do Tai Chi, dance, and be confused at the same time. And go onto that Holy Rock, dude.
The best is she's got a video. She's like, hi everybody, and she's in a convertible and she's trying to keep her hat on because she's got the top down. Dumb bitch, take it off.
You're so upset, dude.
She's going, hi everybody. Hi everybody, I'm on my way to the Holy Rock land. Bro, you live in Auburn. What are you doing?
I'm meeting her at the Holy Rock. I'm going, dude. I'm going to be the first.
I want to be honest, as much as she burns me, I really want to meet her.
Yeah, I'm going. Done. I hope Seda Star, if you're out there, send us a comment and we're going to give you a major shout out, dude.
No shout out. I'm going to be like, look, come on the show. Okay? Come onto our podcast. And then we're going to have like, it's going to be an intermission. I'm going to be like, auntie. I'm going to call you auntie because you're older than me. Stop it. Okay? Enough. Okay? You're embarrassing your whole family.
I'm going to be like, fucking jump on this holy rock right here, brother. Ugh. This, thanks to coronavirus, people are at home and they're starting to get creative with their memes now. And there's some good memes going around and there's some bad ones as well. There's a really good one at the moment of the big black guy dick one. Have you seen that?
Yes. Oh my god, bro.
Bro, that is so random.
You know what? As much as I love it, I love the fucking memes about it. I was watching another podcast, and some cunt caught up with his family, and the reason why he was doing porno because he was struggling to make ends meet. So his wife said, "You should just go and do that." And then that's what he was doing. It's a very, very sad story.
Oh, really? I didn't know that backstory.
Yeah, bro. Because apparently his wife or something has like come out and said like, enough of the memes.
The photographer, the guy that actually took the photo of the production company, is saying that, look, from all the people who are actually making merchandise from these memes, he's saying that he wants the money to actually go back to the family. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think he passed away.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Oh, what a way to make this dark, JJ.
Dude, he's dead, but his memory and his dick lives on, bro, in memes hard.
Yeah, bro.
Like, the best one I've seen is the one where, you know that have you seen Jurassic Park? You know where they go and they see the dinosaurs for the first time and their fucking jaw dropped? There's a scene, all right? It's so funny. They go to... What did you say, you fuck?
Okay, sorry, no, I'm cool.
I don't watch fiction. It's for pussies, man. Fuck you. They go and they're on the Jeep and they go and they see they're supposed to see the dinosaurs the first time, all right? And they're like jaw dropped looking at it for a while. And then the big reveal is it's not a dinosaur, it's him standing with his dick hanging out. And they've actually put people standing around looking at the dick. That killed me. That's one meme that's fucking awesome at the moment. Another one is, have you seen this one with the, it's the funeral dance meme?
Yeah, the Senegal, those people from Senegal that do the dance with the coffin. Yeah, bro. There's a full Instagram page, I think, based on that.
The coffin dance crew, apparently that's how they celebrate the death. And,
Yes, so in Senegal, they really go above and beyond when someone passes away. So let's just say you're into, I don't know what you're into, fucking men, okay? Your casket will be like made a shape of a man, okay? And these guys will be dancing to the favorite song that you like. You know, it's just a full-on party. And there's customs caskets also, like it's like a rooster, and you can have whatever you want on it. Okay, it's up to whatever that person that died liked, and then they do everything around that, and then they go above and beyond, make it into Ultra Music Festival.
That's thoughtful, man. I want to die there.
I want you to die.
It's so good. So the memes always start off with someone's about to die or someone's about to get heavily hurt, and then all of a sudden it just goes straight to these pallbearers dancing around the casket. Oh, okay, those are the good ones. And then there's one that fucking infuriates me every time I hear it, and that's the one where they show you a video. It's like a hook video. They'll say, "Oh, can you figure this out?" or whatever. And then all of a sudden a screaming orgasm blasts out of your speakers on volume 11. And you're like, oh shit, my missus thinks I'm definitely watching porn now because it's 11 at night and she's asleep. And I'm in the living room and all you can hear is, or actually, there was another time, bro. Oh, fucking hell. My missus is having, because we're all working from home, my missus is working in a meeting, bro, with bosses and shit. And in the background, all you can hear is, from my phone. Fuck.
Bro, I hate those ones, bro. They piss me off all the time.
Oh, dude. Those and screamers. Do you remember screamers?
Yeah.
Ugh, with like a scary face or a spider.
It's not even funny.
Yeah, it's just aggravating.
It's not even funny. It's just fucking lame. Just like yourself. What about fucking Kim Jong-un, bro?
What do you do?
Is he dead or not? So he had a heart operation, a heart surgery.
Oh, right.
Okay, and this was like about a month ago, and no one's seen him since then. But there's been rumors, there's been talks, and like different media outlets claiming that he's died, and there's the other half of the media industry saying that he's not dead, he's fine.
Right.
And then there's other people that are saying that he's a couch potato, like he's like pretty much on his deathbed. So no one knows what the fuck's going on. So if this guy dies, who's going to be in charge? And mind you, they've got nuclear warheads and everything there, so they're going to definitely fight for power in that country if this guy goes.
I wonder where the news is coming from. Is it coming from North Korea?
So North Korea went, no, it's all good. But then there's all these other outlets saying that it's not all good. And then there's other outlets saying that it is good. So it's just mixed. No one knows. And no one's seen him for about a month.
You know what I reckon? You know what? And I'm definitely confident about this. He's busy making another coronavirus. That's why we're not hearing of him. This makes sense to me. You know, I can prove it. Watch. It's true. See? See that? That's how it works, bro. That's how fact works. Bro, science.
I believe you. Bro, this podcast is all about facts, bro. And that what that was just then was facts. So you just got fact.
That was knowledge. If you want your knowledge, tune into NGA with Immies. Imsies. Immies.
You can't even say your name right.
I don't know how to talk.
No, you know what it was? I think I know what it was. He just has a really fucking bad hangover from Korean barbecue. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, believe that. Soju all the way. Korean barbecue. Drinking.
That's it. Thank you for listening to another episode of No Grandmas Allowed. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, on TikTok as well. And make sure you guys like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and follow us on Instagram, Imran Batman, JJ Doodle Snacks. Imran, I'll see you next week, buddy. Thank you.
Laters, Jay. Take it easy, brother.